software engineer with 10 years of experience. I'm the lead maintainer of Latterly.io, an open source website, an educational platform that helps you learn to code, land your first or next programming role in social network. We have started building a custom GPT. Here we are on OpenAPI. It's called Latterly Custom GPT. If you go to the store, if you search Latterly, you can find the Latterly Custom GPT. And see the previous stream, we noticed some good things and some problems. Some of the problems around tool usage, calling the API, it's not working very well with Aria's tail. That's a bit of a toy project. That's not critical, so that's not a real blocker. And in this video, we are going to upload knowledge files, which we have yet to do. So let's dive in. The approach I'm taking here is to leverage my social media content. So we have this shorts video playlist, okay, about 1,500 videos. And there is a YouTube API, and I'm trying to recall whether it's built into Latterly itself or not. Let me see if I can look for the word YouTube. YouTube transcriber, here we go. Latterly 3 scripts YouTube transcriber. Latterly 3, so it's in there. It's under scripts. Haven't used this thing in a while. Okay, and this is in Python. Working with the YouTube API in Python. So here we have the video data, and this is all cached. And then do we have also a CSV? Here's a consolidated transcript. So maybe we'll just use this. This is old, which doesn't necessarily make it outdated because it's old, but it has a lot of evergreen content in there. Let's try this now as opposed to harvesting new data. We can harvest new data later, and I'm sure it'll make it better, but this will give us, let's see, do I see the word blog? Yep. Do 30 projects. No junior is going to do 30 projects. Okay, I almost had a heart attack. Like, is that a transcription problem? Checklist. Okay. This is like a transcription problem here. So let me backlog that. Lots of ways to improve that source data. But if the baseline is good, and it seems that there's reason to think the baseline is good. Why do we think that? Because in the previous stream, we saw a few misses by the chatbot. One of the errors that we saw is that it didn't understand that Latterly has a built-in checklist. It also didn't understand that the blog is the first and main pet project of the Latterly curriculum. If we can solve those gaps with this seemingly outdated transcript, it's only going to get better from there. That's the idea. Okay, improve consolidated transcript. Okay, 1, Latterly typo occurs a lot. Let's add a generation logic step to replace it with Latterly. Okay, that's 1. 2, the content is old at this point. Okay. Let's add newer content. I think the long videos are entirely missed at the moment. Okay, great. So let's work with this consolidated transcript. Here we are in the Latterly Custom GPT. We will edit. Oh, here's where I can upload a logo. I was looking for that thing. Where do we keep the logo? I guess it's in the repository, isn't it? Latterly logo. There we go. All right. Well, that doesn't look ideal. It's like sort of clipped. Can we can we zoom it out or something? I don't care. We can do that in the future. Also make the okay. It's in the backlog, so we can focus on the main thing. Split in multiple tickets. Is this marked as related? 83. We can mark that as related and close it. Here's 83. That is actually unrelated. And then this is related insofar as I want to ship it at the same time, but it's actually a slightly different feature, but that's okay. Closing this, basically just closing our tabs. Okay. $163 is related, so we'll comment that it's related and close this one. Great. And we'll leave this open because we'll be populating this soon. So here, we upload the file, and basically we're going to just do one. So where's that? It's in my workspace. Under Latterly Scripts, YouTube transcriber, the consolidated transcript. Is it uploaded? It's like hanging on the last leg there. Let's pretend that that worked. I'll go ahead and save it. Unable to upload. Why? Server responded with a 500. API not found. That's kind of crazy. Let's try the upload again. Consolidated transcript. So it's polling. Let's do this. Custom GPT max file size. Is it too big? Total limit for the size of files you can upload in a single batch is 1 gigabyte. At most 512 megabytes each, okay? Let's check how big is this file. Okay. It is this many bytes. So it should be under the size restriction. Should be under the size restriction. TXT is not supported in GPT file upload. Oof. It is allowed. Sometimes the system just does not work. What? Getting some conflicting information here. Let's ask GPT. There's a GPT builder. Size seems manageable, it says. So what is the problem? Getting an error from a file of, yeah, let's do that. Well, we already agreed that size is not the issue. Okay, let's try making it a markdown file. Let's see if that helps anything. Suitable with some limitations, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, let's try to upload the markdown file now. This is really anticlimactic. I thought in today's stream we would be attaching data and then seeing how well the retrieval does. But apparently we're just not going to be attaching data at all. Wow. What are these responses saying? Let's make sure the status is green. Okay, well, this appears not to be working. So I guess we'd better pivot. One thing we can do is assume it will be working later and proceed to improve the consolidated script. Let's revert to TXT. I somewhat like using Markdown because it allows us to distinguish the titles by sort of section. These are pretty clearly delineated anyway, I think. So I don't think that's a big deal. Okay, so laterally, these we will fix. So here's replace smart quotes. Low value transcript URLs. Yeah, and it's just dumping the text. That's okay. Replace smart quotes. So we have this replace smart quotes method. Let's do the URL under the title. Oh, the problem is that the title is not always there. Is that the case? Title. It is always here, right? Ah, was that a case? Okay, so the title is not always there. Okay, because the hashtags are removed. Got it. So replace smart quotes. I think we want to generalize this. Replace, this will just be like massage. Replace smart quotes, replace smart quotes. In the title, do I have any laterales in the title? I don't think so. So we'll call this Wrangle transcript. Okay. What we want to replace here is laterally. Okay. Laterally. Okay. Knowledge is above actions, I think. Capabilities, knowledge, capabilities, actions. Okay. So we have capabilities, knowledge. Should replace the lower version of it in case it starts a sentence. Okay. So we're going to lower the whole transcript. I guess that's fine. It's kind of all lowercase anyways. Okay, that's fine. Okie doke. We have conversation starters, knowledge, capabilities. Let's check in this custom GPT file. Or I guess this will be GPT custom GPT instructions. And now let's try to run this script. So I think it'll be a poetry run. No way. That was so fast, dude. Did that work? Um, okay, that did some sort of in-place operation. Got it. Consolidate. That's how it should work, I guess. That's how it should work. And so now let's look for latterly. Latterly. Cool. So that feature is wrangle transcript. Let's add that. Let's look at the main pie. YouTube playlist URL. No module names .env. Poetry install. Do I not have a TOML file? .env. Okay, I have poetry.env. So I have python.env. Do I need like, does that not work or something? Let's see. Okay, I guess it just wasn't installed. Weird. Thanks for the likes. Oh, 1 like. So the process is ongoing now. We can see these JSON files piling up. Now, ideally, I would be looking through all of these because I want to build up a list of, yeah, irrelevant ones like kiwi. Rating energy drinks is going to be one of the ones that's low value or irrelevant. Views. Oh, is the transcript format new? Maybe not. Maybe it's always had those duration things. Duration. Okay, I guess it's always had them. Transcript segment. I was driving, so I missed your transcribe. Are you using the YouTube API for that? Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay. I'm wondering if at any point I like filter by likes and stuff. I guess not. Okay, so my tactic so far has been only to eliminate low values by URL, not to actually rank by views or anything, which I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We're up to 130 now and climbing. Oh, I guess on YouTube there's like a leave a tip thing that's covering it up. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Excuse me. Low value URLs.json. Let's update this. Low value transcript URLs. So some that we can add here, I think we can safely add this one. Let's give that a view for kicks, eh? Yeah, so this is a flavor test of Rain Kiwi. And it's pretty good in my book. I mean, Rain, if you're watching, feel free to sponsor me. I will recommend that energy drink. I think we can hold it to 200 for now. Admittedly, there's like 1,500 videos on the playlist, but I think that would be fine to hold it to 200 for now. A bunch of these, you can see the transcript may not exist. I think in many cases that is because the video doesn't have enough views or likes. I think there's like a bit of a threshold. I think there's a threshold where YouTube bothers to transcribe them. So check out my YouTube shorts, and even the older ones, go back through them. Many of them are good things. So this will be a chore, really. Chore. Cache more transcripts. Okay, we can push that. And now we want to go back through. Let's run the consolidate. Close to the right. We'll run consolidate. You can see this has put many characters and tokens here. And we want to basically go through the new additions and make sure that they're good. Okay. Yeah, here's an energy drink thing. That's low value. That one is low value. I ran an experiment And participants could not distinguish material that was written by GPT-4 across the board of education. That's a pretty interesting one, I think. I'll leave that there. That's fine also. Are you interested in coding, but you're tired of getting sold a pipe dream? You want a balanced perspective? Recommend Dawn the developer? That's like a maybe. That's like a maybe. I'm going to go ahead and ditch it. I mean, it would be, yeah, like Dawn the developer is cool. Here, let's take a look. It's really borderline. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and remove it. I feel like there's better stuff we can use our token window for. Doubt management strategies. That's a good one. That's a good one. Realistic tasks you will perform as a software engineer. MGK React coding tattoo. That doesn't seem high value, does it? Gosh. You're trying to get a job, so you want to flex with your Netflix phone that looks really well designed and shiny. Your first and worst project advertise. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Let's keep that. Motivation. I don't know. This one's kind of funny. We'll leave it there. It does actually make a point. The transcript is just, oh, what is this? Is it a meme? Yeah, it's just a meme. Okay. Classic low value post. I was totally expecting you to use Claude or GPT-4 to determine high value content to retain. No, some of these we can just tell. Some of these we can just tell. I would like to use social signals. It's a good point. Like maybe we should have GPT-4 review for quality as well. I'll do that at a separate stage, maybe. I have vacation time, so I can use it. Okay, this is like just like a funny thing. Larsias. How's it going? Apologies if I'm saying your name incorrectly. By the way, if you're on TikTok, reminder you can go to YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. Apparently, Aru's tail happens a lot. That's interesting. Oh, just twice. Still, this is not helpful when there's so many like bad transcriptions. So here, wrangle transcript, we will fix the aria tail. Thanks, Nicholas. Thanks for the likes. A little bit of wrangling in there. Okay. Technical interviewer. Yeah, that's a joke. So basically, the humor is going to be taken out of these. What is this doyo? Whoa, latterly doyo? What's going on? Latterly. That is so funny. Okay. You can't make this up. Latterly. Where are my data engineers at? This is the kind of stuff data engineers have to do a lot of this. Doyo. Doyo should be .io. Latterly.io is what it should say. Do method chaining. So much repetition for no reason. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. I just didn't want it wrapping to hell and back. So, dang. I don't like the, I don't like the slashes at the end, but whatever, that's fine. Nice, bro. Thanks. I currently work in a travel agency, issuing tickets and filling out sheets. I'm almost finishing a code that'll literally do everything for me. Awesome. Congratulations. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's see. We have these low values, so let's stage those. We'll go ahead and stage this wrangled transcript improvement. Let me roll back consolidated transcript. We're going to discard that and run the script again. And my test here is I want to ensure that the low value URLs were in fact removed. So we'll do maybe a random few of these. All right, that's missing. Great. That's missing. Great. That's missing. Great. We'll do one more. And that is missing. Great. All right. So far, so good. Let's keep rolling. We have a bunch of these to do. Motivation to become a programmer. Okay, great, great, great. Now it says laterally.io. That's way better. Low value. This is just a joke. That one is not evergreen. That is a joke. We wonder why these models are not good at humor. Maybe it's because we're pruning out all the humor, huh? Simple architecture is a good idea. Maybe we'll take out 10 more and then I think we'll be fine. Oh, we got Aria tail. Aria tail. Let's add that to the Wrangler. Really just Aria in general can get replaced. I guess we're more than halfway through, so maybe we should just power through. What is this even trying to say? Dragon sword. What is it even trying to say? Ara's tail. Nope, only happens once. If it says music, that's not super helpful. Lot of low content transcripts in here. I guess we will not get to all of them, but each one that we note improves the average quality. So these are all wins. What? No, dude. Or you can make your substitution a loop for dictionary of replacements, depending on how many you'll end up doing. Let's see, did I miss a comment? You can make your substitution a loop for dictionary of replacements. Oh, like the argument, like this takes a dictionary? Cool, that sounds better. Oh, I don't know if that's better, is it? I thought you meant I could do it without a loop. Is that better? Like, yeah, I guess. Okay, all right, let's do it. All right, how long is this thing? This thing is 12,218 lines. 12,218 lines. So we want to make sure it ends up smaller after we do this again. Okay, so let's run consolidate. 12,218 is the magic number. And now we are at 11,922. 12,218. So we cut a few hundred lines. Good. Few hundred lines of fat cut. And so what's the feature here? There's a better wrangle, and then there's also the upgraded transcript, which is great. All right, so we'll commit all of this. We will take our new transcript and try to attach it. Maybe while we were putzing around, OpenAI fixed whatever was going on their end. So let's refresh the page. Try to upload this consolidated transcript. We'll give that a minute. It may or may not work. In the meantime, we're working on this Does anyone remember the shortcut? I feel like there's a shortcut, but I have the detached keyboard, so. Control Command Space, Control Command Space. Let's go. Robert for the win. Okay, let's review this. I think we're closing this one. Let's do a custom GPT-4 based approach for premium. That can be another GitHub issue. Oh, that's like with fine tuning it's talking about. We can't fine tune GPT-4. There's the vector search. Provide the URL to the trial by fire. This is just information to supply to the chatbot. Value sort, right. Farther in the future, GPT-4 API. OCR. We don't need to do OCR. It's built into DALL-E Vision now. Non-laterally high value videos. That's just content that I can add. So the real thing to do here, maybe give them the React docs. The real thing to do here is value sort. But the idea of value sort and then truncate to make sure that it fits in the Claude context window, we don't need to do that now that we have the larger space of upload room that GPT-4 can handle. Okay, so I'll consider this one closed also. Improve consolidated script, yep. We'll consider this one closed under this also. And yeah, cool. So this will not ship today, but in the near future, we'll be able to close all of these issues with this pull request. And did it upload? Probably not, right? Whatever, that's fine. We'll try this again tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And that's it for today's